Yeah.
He's over
Ah, okay. Ted is clerk of the court for Somerset County, has been since I was a baby. He has a lot of experience. Ted, would you like to say a few words? I know you're a man of few words.
Very good, and it's just nice to be here, Mrs. Scott. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
That is now the shortest speech. But I can tell you one thing. I want to introduce Paul Ward, who is commissioner for the 5th district in Somerset County, which is Chrisfield, and he probably keeps shorter. Maybe. Paul, would you like to say a few words? Paul is running again.
It's a pleasure being here tonight. I'd like to introduce my wife, Jean. She's been my primary supporter for 8 years. I'm running for re-election, county commissioner in Somerset County, and I'm here tonight to help the candidates that are present, the Republican candidates that are present, to get into office.
Good.
And I skipped over 38A, but that has been blessed to be represented by Paige Elmore for the last 8 years. And Paige is running again. Paige is on vacation this week after being up at the General Assembly and was not able to make it here tonight. But he did ask me to remind you that June the 12th, from 12 to 4, is his annual picnic right here. So if you like to eat all the pork and crabs that you can and have a good time, we'd love to see you down here with Paige. Who are contemplating running for office, if you know who they are, and they've asked me not to tell you, to encourage them to run. It is extremely important. That being said, I think we've covered all the candidates that are declared and we're actively running. I would like to thank tonight Taylor's Barbecue, who did the food and gave us a tremendous break on the cost. It was very nice of them, and it was unsolicited, so that was even better. I'd like to thank Karen and Steve McGronigal, Mike and Cindy Ward, Pat and Matt Gray, and Alice Johnson, who set everything up, got the food organized once we got here, and were tremendous help in getting this organized. My Central Committee. Mike Ward, your Central Committee, correct that. Mike Ward is Vice Chair. Karen McGronigal is the Treasurer. That's the hardest job there is being Treasurer. And that's why we have a woman doing it. Matt Adams, who's been on for, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months. Matt has set up Somerset GOP. If you have not been on there, I will tell you, with the chairman sitting right here, that Somerset has the best website in the state of Maryland. We have pictures, we have videos, we have all the candidates, we have everything you need to know on there. All you have to do is go on it. It's Somerset, spelled just like the county, GOP, GrandOldParty.com. And you can get all the information you need. You can sign up, and we will send you the information that you don't even think you need, you don't even know you need, and we'll get it. So you will know what's going on. It's an extremely important election coming up, guys. Extremely important. And I know we say that all the time, but this one is by far the most important one. So we'd like you to get that information, and we'd like to be help to all of you to get that information. So if you go on Somerset GOP, go to the sign up, log in, and sign up, you can get all the information you need. And you'll actually get a lot for Wycomico County, you actually get a lot for Worcester County. Matt is very thorough. Central Committee also is Tim Bosman, Alice Johnson, and our newest member, Howard Croson, who has been on for a month. I think Audrey mentioned that the convention's coming up next week. We we have candidate training at the convention. And I would like to invite all of you people who didn't say you were going to run tonight, but are contemplating running, that you can come over to the convention. And we actually are going to have 2 openings for proxies. So you can sit in on the convention, you'll actually get a chance to vote if anything comes up that's important. And so I would invite you, if you're interested, to be one of the Central Committee members, and we can get you a proxy. You don't have to take the proxy, but you can come to the training session, which will be Friday afternoon and Saturday in the morning. The convention starts at 2 or 3? 2. Okay. So, I invite you all to participate in that. I thank you all for coming out here tonight. Let's see what else we're going to say. Okay. Absolutely.
Just on the convention, that's also on MDGOP, the second best website in the state. And all of the training sessions are listed, but especially for candidates or any person contemplating running, there's treasurer's training. And treasurer's training is extremely important, so your treasurers should have the training. I just want to tell you, I had an experience talking to a treasurer of a campaign, a fairly significant campaign, someone that I thought was, fairly experienced and really, knew what they were doing. And the treasurer told me that she did not realize that she had to report in-kind services. That is so basic. And we always do this and provide this for your protection. So if you're a candidate and you've got a campaign treasurer, you've got to make sure that that campaign treasurer has the training. We've done it twice already. We're doing it around. We did it in Southern Maryland. We did it in Annapolis. And we're doing it at the convention at the Princess Royale. We tried to have it at the other hotel, but they couldn't accommodate us. But anyway, we went there first. But anyway, it's at that other hotel, Princess Royale, and it's this weekend. So I go on the website, look to see when the dates are, and when the times are. So if you want to go to those training sessions, you should really avail yourself. They're there for you.
And they're free. Okay. I think most of you know that this past week we lost a strong, long-time Republican from Somerset County, Elton Maddox. Elton was he was chief deputy for the sheriff's department for many years under Tom Foxwell. He was a magistrate judge in Chrisfield. He was president of the Board of Elections. Our Central Committee actually appointed him a couple of times. Elton also holds the distinction, if you put in front of each one of these, that Elton was the first black member. He was the first black chief deputy, he was the first black magistrate judge of Chrisfield, and he was the first black chairman of the election board in Somerset County. I'd like to take a minute to just have silence for Elton Maddox, please. Thank you. Just a couple of quick comments. I already told you about June 12th, from 12 to 4, Paige Elmore's picnic right here. So I invite you all to that. If you haven't gotten the invitation, you can contact his office, you can contact any Central Committee members, and I think a lot of the club members also have tickets to that. The other thing is the golf tournament that the Somerset County Republican Club and the Somerset County Central Committee sponsor on July 21st. It's the morning of Paul's Clam Bake. So you can make a day of it by coming out for breakfast at 7 o'clock at Great Hope, play golf, shotgun start at 8, and we finish up in time for you to get down to Clam Bake and have a good time down there. Lance Fisher will be running that for us again this year. Lance is moved to Wycomico County, he's no longer on the Central Committee, but he has agreed to help us as host of the golf tournament. Now, we need teams players at $65 apiece, four members to a team. And we need sponsors. Sponsors are $100. We'll get you a little sign down on the hole in the golf course. And but that is our moneymaker. Tonight, we try to make our Lincoln dinner available to as many people as we can, so we keep the price down as low as we can. And that's why we probably have the cheapest Lincoln dinner in the state of Maryland, maybe in the whole country. Please do. So I would encourage you tonight, you've heard some of the candidates, I would encourage you to get involved, like Eric said, to pick a candidate out, to get to know what's going on, and to support that candidate. If candidates need support, they need help. They need help with you telling your friends, they need help with yard signs, they need help with a myriad of things to do. Eric's doing statewide, so it's even more difficult. So I'd encourage you, if you need more information, you can just go to their website. I think all the information is here on the table. You know, take some stuff with you, and contact them, talk to them, and find out. I mean, you might talk to Eric and find out he's not your guy. You might want to talk to Jim Rutledge. I don't know, but get involved. Get your neighbors involved. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what Eric stands for. You need to know what Brian stands for, what Governor Ehrlich stands for. You need to know these things so that you can tell the people, because that's the way we get people elected. If you can't tell your neighbors about Andy Harris, you go, oh, he's just a Republican, his brother, you know, we don't vote for them. That's not good enough. You need a reason. So you need to become educated so that you know what Andy and what the rest of the candidates stand for, so that you can spread the word. Because that's the way we get people elected, get good candidates elected. So, I'll give you one other thing that really bothers me about this election coming up. And that is, right after the census is over, we're going to do redistricting. You guys remember, 10 years ago, the 38th district was proposed to be redistricted to include St. Mary's County. Okay? Now, I don't know if you don't have a vote, but if you don't have a good vote and a fast vote, it takes you an awful long time to get to the other end of the 38th district, had it been redistricted to St. Mary's County. That's what we're up against as Republicans in the state of Maryland, that and many other things. So these elections are important. Elections have consequences. We've seen that with the Obama administration. You know? You sit back, you don't do anything, and all of a sudden, where did that come from? And that's what you're stuck with. Elections have consequences. Your job, your responsibility, my responsibility, everybody in this room, is to become educated and spread the word. So that next year, instead of having 69 people, which is great, we'll have this in a bigger place, and we'll have 79 people or 89 people. But we need to do that. Having said that, we'll close with a prayer, and I thank you all again for coming, and I hope you had a good time.